So when you have the quest offered you can't refuse and you need to ship a container with IED components, they're known as IED parts, and you need 500 of them in order to get this done. There is only one place I have found, and I've scoured pretty much every single island looking for these things. It was the same problem with the radio electronics. You cannot buy them, you cannot craft them, you have to steal them, and there are very specific locations. In this spot you can actually get the radio electronics as well, but if you want another location, there's another video on the channel specifically for the radio electronics. So you are going to need a lot of lockpicks, you are going to need all of the different tools, you're going to need a machete, you're going to need to be careful because you will get attacked by militia here, and they deal a lot of damage, they really hurt. So I recommend getting every single tool you can, the crowbar, the wire cutters, the bolt cutters, and everything like that, and a load of lockpicks, and I mean a load of them. And basically what you need to do is, for an example, like if you need to pick up the tools, you can go to somewhere like the hardware store that's in Callahan. And what you need to do is you need to go through the jungle, past the cocaine lab, and like you'll be shipping over to here. You need to come down to around here. There is going to be a fence that you can jump over. I'll show you the exact location from the cocaine lab in a moment. But what you're doing is getting into this like compound, and you are getting into this very specific warehouse, because in this warehouse you have, like the moment you come in the front door, you've got these chests that have a load of stuff in them. You'll get like military gear and stuff in there. But then when you go through to this room here, you've got all of these orange chests. Each one of these requires a lockpick to open. And you need metal parts to craft a lockpick at the DIY table. But when you're in these, as soon as you get round to the chests that are here, you're going to start finding the IED parts. You're going to get radio electronics. You're also going to get explosive packets and military navigation controllers as well. So there's lots and lots of stuff that you can get. If we open up this one, for an example, IED parts. So there is a lot that you can get from here, which is going to be required for the quest offer you can't refuse. As main story stuff. You need to ship a container with IED components. You need 500 of them, so you're probably going to have to keep coming back and doing it over and over again. But that is exactly how you get them. Now, if we go, I'll show you how to get in here. I'll see you guys when we get back to the cocaine lab. So this is the cocaine lab. The way you can access this is from this town up here. You can come down. There's going to be a bridge here. Run across the bridge, make your way through this like forest bit until you get to the cocaine lab. And then what you're doing from here is if you crouch underneath this log, so you press C to crouch, come underneath it, head round to the right, but you want to stick to this wall as much as you possibly can. And you want to basically go around. It's going to be quite hard to see at times. You want to go around. You'll see the campfire over there if it's nighttime. But you want to hug this round and just keep going around. Basically what you're doing is you're trying to get to about this section here. So right here where my cursor is, you want to get to about there. So just keep following it around. And you'll see barbed wire over there in the distance with like a watchtower. Ignore that. Keep coming round. And then you'll see like a nice opening. And what you want to do is carry on in between here. So where you've got these trees, this is where you're going to see the broken fence. So it's right here on the map from the cocaine lab. And when you're here, all you do is come up to this broken bit of fence. And you want to simply just jump. You're going to parkour over. And then you are in the compound. And you can drop down here. Like if you do it slowly, you won't lose too much health. There's like kind of like stepping stones as you're making your way down. And you'll see over there in the distance, right where my laser thing is, you'll see the militia walking around here. Over there, that is the warehouse you need to get into to get the IED parts and everything. There's a lot of stuff, like there's loads of different tents that you can go in and loot. But a lot of them are just like food rations, combat rations even. You can even get those if you're on the first part of the quest. But yeah, to get the IED parts, you are going to need to come here. It's the only place on the entire map that I have found. I've even gone to islands that have absolutely nothing on them. I've been everywhere in this game looking for them. But that is exactly how you get your hands on IED parts in Drug Dealer Simulator 2. And what we're going to do is leave that video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about this game in the comments. And I will see you guys on the next one. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you out. Thank you for watching.